Doc Alexander Uy on John Wildfire. Both veteran players, competitive players in the scene. Looks like magiging mainit na bakbakan to, guys. We will see how it will turn out. Alright, looks like game one is a go. Sir Oy goes first, plays a land, pass. Alright, quick question, Sir Melvin. Enlighten me, how does the game plan of World Spy go? Kasi I've never seen a lot of decks versus Spy. Parang ngayon ko lang ata nakita ulit. Pero ano bang game plan niya?
Well, the game plan of the Wall Spy is actually to find all the lands that he has in his main board. Then eventually playing the Balustrade Spy, especially that he has at least 3 creatures in the battlefield. And when he plays the Balustrade Spy, he will mill his own deck. So eventually, there is no other lands left, supposedly, on his deck. So he's gonna mill everything on the deck. And he will eventually play the reanimate effect of the Lotlet Giant from the Dreadful Return. Then hitting the opponent with all the creatures in the graveyard.
I see. So it's like a Dread combo with the Lotlet Giant. So they just fill their graveyards, make sure they deal lethal damage by bringing it back. Okay. Similar as Dredge.
Something like that.
Okay.
This has more resilient features because this has bigger body compared to what the Dredge has. And Dredge has extreme, and this one doesn't have. So it has that parang second component to it that it can go aggro also.
Okay. Very versatile. Oh, grabe naman board state ni Sir Uy. Nakadalawang lembas agad, tsaka he has a discard outlet na creature to force his opponent to discard, but isn't that like a good thing for him? Well, that depends. Okay. Parang both sides are just playing conservatively. Siguro, labanan na lang dito is pag napuno yun na yung graveyard Alright, seems like he got his own Wraithing Chrysalis. Very good card sa mga mahilig dyan sa Eldrazi. You can either go tempo with this or go aggro. Very versatile as well. Isa sa mga Ponza cards na talagang gusto ko, or monster decks. Very effective. With its reach also. So yung mga nagsasnacker dyan, isa to sa mga ayaw nyo makita.
Fairies.
Yeah, fairies.
And the white minis.
Alright, seems like Sir Roy is kind of juxtaposed right now because he's seeing a Chrysalis in front of him.
The Card Clan Shaman siya. This is a combo with the toxin analysis. That if you put the toxin analysis to it, just one damage is enough
To deal with the board. It seems like the perfect timing for this.
He has no toxin analysis, so he's just sacrificing 3.
He's just getting value at this point.
He's gonna sacrifice so that he'll be forced to sacrifice it.
Well, that is actually a smart move by forcing him. Hey, that is a smart move.
Just like that. Just like that. The board is clear.
Right. Back to developing stages again for the Wall Spy. Alright, looks like the John deck is going in for the aggressive state ka. Finding the perfect opportunity for that board wipe. Card draw in black is so good right now with Eviscerators and Fanatical Offering. Pretty good. Also stabilizes their affinity or yung mga artifact synergies. Really helps. Sometimes you don't need that map token there, you just need to sack it.
Yeah.
Or if you need to pump up your creature, if you get a non-land on top of your deck, could be a good blocker or a lethal creature on the board. Now he's playing on his tempo for the John deck. Medyo naalanganin yung ano doon, yung Old Spy after the board wipe.
I've noticed that because he doesn't have any land, indestructible land, he just keep targeting the lands of the Wall Spy.
Making sure he keeps him in check. Ang laki ng bawas ng mana dun sa Chrysalis eh. I think Yñigo might have gambled for the Chrysalis. Or maybe he could have top decked it, but it was really crucial. Smart play for Sir Uy for dealing with it. That was a clutch board wipe. And another discard.
Discards the Avenging.
Alright, making sure he uses the map token. Pumps it in the swings. Alright, hoping we get an answer from this.
He can still make 4 mana because he still has
That's true.
the battle game. Oh, those are 3 creatures out of 5. Then he has a Tyrion Rage,
There we go.
so it can untap and return the land.
I mean, he's not out of it yet.
No,
Mukhang ano naman. Medyo he's stabilizing a bit. What is the John Deck's move next?
it's funny that the John deck hasn't played any indestructible artifact land yet.
He's looting for it. He's digging.
But still, he's ahead.
He is. And aggressive.
Oh, the Geek Shan.
Look like Yñigo is on a tough spot right now. May he go for the clutch. Alright.
Gain the life out of Saguan.
Trying to buy more time.
And blockers also with the refurbished.
Alright, that was a good removal. Looks like Survey is going for the full swing here.
The Gexan is still 1-1. Hasn't sacrificed anything. 1 card.
Alright, he chooses to block. Down to 6. Will he make a comeback?
Actually, this is a very hard matchup for the Spy because we know that the Giant Wildfire actually has 3 nihil spell bombs in its main board.
It main decks graveyard hits.
And it has the Wildfire effect, so it can destroy lands as well.
Punishing. Will he find a way? This is such a complex state of situation for the Wall Spy deck right now. Bringing out the Generous End. Perfect blocker.
The blocker of the flyer.
He also gets a food. might matter. Because right now, what he has to do is buy enough time for him to get that Lawlet Giant and Dread return.
An appetizing ice cream food.
Sarap! Parang ayaw mo isak yung food na yan ah. Ganda ng art. Alright, both players now in a tough spot. One could just make one wrong move. It could be everything for this game. Because at this point, if Sir Uy chooses to swing, he could get tapped out. Yñigo might respond with a full swing as well.
Yep.
If he sacks his creatures on board and gets a Dread return and brings back Lawlet Giant, that's game. Definitely game. So it's a win or lose situation right now for the both of them. Thinking very hard. Again, to our viewers, thank you for tuning in here at our Pauper tournament for the Emerald Diamond, hosted by our friends here from Green Gate Hobbies, and also shout out to Bounce Back Creatives for organizing as well and checking on our event. And it looks like he brought out a Hydra. Oh my God! It's a trampling Hydra. Looks like, yeah, looks like Yñigo is looking at his board state right now, checking if he can actually block this. Could it be enough though? Looks like Sir Roy is going for the throat now.
He bestowed that.
Yep. Seems like a good block choice. Alright, down to 4. John Wildfire just dominating every turn. That board wipe was massive. It was really good.
Without the indestructible hands.
Yeah, true. Okay, Yñigo chooses to concede here for game 1. That is game 1 for the John Wildfire deck. Congrats to Doc Uy. Heading over for game 2. Alright, game 2 is a go. Both players mulling down to 6. Yñigo first on turn. And plays a mana dork. We'll see how the tides turn when Yñigo goes first and see if the tables are gonna turn. Alright, looks like he's getting a lot of value in this. Grabe, what a board state on the second turn. Okay, looks like Yñigo is ahead right now. That is massive, big, huge amount of mana. What is he gonna bring out on this turn now? I am not gonna be surprised if he brings out another generous scent. Just casually casting it again.
Floating 4, hindi ka na tap that. Because of that Q.
There we go. Looting for more. I'm surprised the deck doesn't need enough lands to work.
They're all creatures.
Grabe. All hits, most of it, like 4 out of 5. Spy deck now running itself and performing well right now.
You can play the Quezon.
He can definitely bring it out now. And here he comes. Writing on the wall with the writing chrysalis. Grabe, look at that board state on a turn 4. Ay, hindi, turn 3. Ayan na, umiinit na ang ating kamay. Nakakaramdam na. Mga kaibigan, may nangyayari na. Ito na yun. Oh, that is massive. Oh dear. Oh dear Lord. That is the highlight move. That is a play of the game. Such a clutch move on a perfect timing. What a board wipe. Jeez, Louise. Grabe naman yon. Para naman favorite na anak ni Lord. Nakuha agad ng sagot. Mukhang pinaghandaan. Grabe.
Nag-iisip tayo, paano yun?
Oo nga. Sabi ko na turn the tides. There we go. Now we're back again to trying to stabilize. Grabe naman tong deck na to. I thought it was gonna end there and then I saw the board with the... Sheesh. Grabe. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're still in it, we're still in it. Medyo... That was a gamble for the spy deck for bringing everything out, but you see, even for me, I would take the chance kung kaya kong mag-ram or go throughout the entire game, pero it was just perfect timing for the John Wildfire deck to have an answer. What a great play. Grabe, no? Feeling ko nag-multo 6 into 1 answer for that board wipe. that was his preparation for playing second. All right, wow, all hits, 5 of them. Okay. Yñigo hoping to stabilize his board again. Alright, look like not sure if the spy deck is gonna bring out more creatures this time. It's standing there menacingly. Grabbing bakbakan to, guys. In a 1v1 situation versus a spy and John Wildfire deck, anything can happen at this point. Pero it seems like Wildfire has managed to, avert the crisis back there.
The impending doom.
That was an impending doom, unfortunately, but yeah, it happens. Okay, he found his red source. Grabe, guys, don't forget, kung nasa Cubao area kayo, don't forget to visit Green Gate Hobbies. Sobrang tabi lang ng Araneta LRT2. You might wanna hop in for some games. Sobrang daming tao. It is truly a great Sunday. And of course, Pauper. Alright. Grabe, eto na.
Pauper is actually here every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Pauper is here.
That is great. So if this is gonna be a consistent thing, talagang dudumagin to mga tao. Guys, hop into the Pauper format hobby. I guarantee you are going to enjoy it. Especially mga beginners na hindi pa ready to play Commander. Baka gusto nyo muna mag 60 card format. O, di ba? Mas mura pa.
1v1.
Di ba? 1v1. You and your friend. Malay nyo, hindi pa kayo ready mag Commander. Di ba?
It's a funny thing that a lot of new players before, a year ago, are now competitive already.
Yeah.
So what's with that?
Di ba? Well, it's in our innate genes na we're so competitive. Yeah, we definitely wanted to, bragging rights as well is also one of it. And the feeling of winning, that's what we like, Pinoy pride. Malay nyo, baka isa sa mga players natin dito, makapag-abroad, ma-international natin, mapasali natin sa mga Pauper events sa ibang bansa, no? And he did it again. Alright. Never ceases to amaze me with that board wipe. And with a Nihil Spellbomb on play, definitely gonna be game-changing for this. That is going to control the graveyard of the spy deck.
And it happened.
That hurts. That definitely hurts. Right, but I don't think they're in a bad spot anyway. So something might happen still. Kaya pa naman.
Actually, it's all in the reset mode.
Kaya nga. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that John is working with 2 lands only.
The leading player has 2 lands only.
Grabe. Problem with the spy deck is you have to do all over again because you lost your graveyard.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Three hate cards in the 3 graveyard hate cards in the Wildfire deck. Tumaas na yung presyo ng Nihil Spellbomb, no? Grabe. Pretty good. Alright, Yñigo is checking his graveyard right now, seeing whatever he can get on his deck. Alright, this is kind of like a stalemate right now. Medyo stalemate sila ngayon, guys. Kasi ano hindi mo na alam eh. Anything can happen na naman, baka ma-board wipe na naman. Oh dear, that is crucial. That is painful to see on board. Another Nihil Spellbomb on play.
Refill time.
Is it all hits? It is. Nope, it is 2.
Oh, I can play the mask. Hello, no, it's still mask.
Grabe. Parang hindi na ubusan ng resources masyado. Wildfire. No misplays or anything. Perfect timing. Alright. I think both players are just playing conservatively right now. Alright. Sir Uy making a move. Destroying his lands, making sure he denies that red source. You guys cannot see it from their point of view, but right now their table is being surrounded by players also already done with their games. Grabe ang clutch ang mga laro natin dito on our featured gameplay. Yñigo trying to deal with that Nihil Spellbomb. Alright, and Uy reacts to exiling his graveyard. Right, we are currently running 10 minutes in the game right now. We have 10 minutes left for our players. Let's see if Sir Uy is going to stall this game or maybe try to find a way to win. Alright, still denying the resource for this spy deck, making sure he doesn't go up to 4 mana in the stabilize his board state. Very controlled. You hate to see it. You hate to see your lands getting destroyed. But here in Pauper, it is a common thing. There are lands that are very crucial and very important. So that is why we have some land removals. Alright, all pressure's on Yñigo right now. Checking what he can do. Alright, and he also brings out his own Writhing Chrysalis. Looks like the writhing's on the wall now. Grabe. Alright. That is so hard to come back to. So are we going for the swing? Situation looks pretty rough right now for the spy deck. Alright, we are back again to Sir Ui's turn. going for the full swing. And Yñigo takes it. Down to 8. Alright, this might be Yñigo's last turn, but let's see. Maybe he might make a miracle. Alright, making sure he adds blockers. So we responds and brings back 2 creatures back to his hand. Such an overwhelming board state. So Yñigo is going to be expecting another board wipe maybe, or another Chrysalis on hand. Hello to our viewers, again 11 and counting. Salamat po sa ating pagtangkilik sa ating programa. And that is game 2. Alright, that is a sweep for the John Wildfire deck. Congratulations to Sir Uy for winning. And kudos to both players for the sportsmanship.